I know most people here. For those who don't, my name is Penko. I've been friends with Luke almost 20 years now. And what I'll say first off is how happy I am this wedding has finally came. And to put it into perspective, I started dating my wife Francesca right around the time Luke and Carla started dating. And right after I got married, I started nagging Luke to do the same thing. You get married young, you want your best friend to do the same thing. And it didn't work very well because me and Francesca have been married almost 7 years. But what I will say is that now that we're adults sort of, when one of your buddies starts dating a girl for an extended period of time, the question comes up to ask, is she the one? And no joke, I don't ever remember asking Luke that question. And he's not an overly emotional guy or anything like that, but I've known him long enough and friends with him long enough that I could just tell the way he talked about her and the way he felt about her. It was very obvious. And it was also maybe that she's just so much better looking than he is. That he wouldn't have that kind of luck ever again. So it was never that it wasn't going to happen. It was that Luke was waiting for the absolute right time that he felt it was the perfect time to ask. Because Luke, there's no change in him. And that's actually one of the qualities I've come to love most about him. Luke's never influenced or swayed by what other people are doing or what they think is popular or cool, which is sort of the same reason he's been wearing the same cargo shorts. And a lot of people here tonight are expecting the dinner menu to be blue Doritos, yellow the more I appreciate that kind of quality about Luke is that I realize you can't be a leader if you're always following what other people are doing. And our friends are pretty hard on each other, so they might not want to admit it, but to me, Luke's sort of always been the informal leader of our group. And, or maybe even the center of the group is a better way of putting it. And I know that from here, you're going to be a great leader of your own family.
That's good. Wow.
What says most about you two as people is the friends that are here that love you guys. And anybody who spent any time with Luke and Carla leading up to the wedding, it wasn't the centerpieces or the venue or the DJ or the food. That was the hard part for them planning the wedding. It was by far nailing down the guest list. and in all seriousness, I think this wedding could have been 2 or 3 times the size had they been invited all their friends. So anybody who's here, we thankfully made the cut. And Luke had an out-of-state bachelor party that was an insane amount of money. And he didn't feel like he should have to pay for any of it. But what was impressive is that over 20 people went to it, and 21 people went to it. And I thought that was crazy because then I heard Carl was in Arizona and 26 people. So obviously, good friends are hard to come by, and I've been friends with Luke almost 19 or 20 years, and it's not even as long as some of the people here. And some people figured out that Luke was an amazing friend in about the 2nd grade. So, I got married in 2010 and moved to Livermore, which is about a little over an hour away from Pacifica. And between the commute, full-time job, wife, kids, you don't have the same amount of time to spend with your old group as you used to. And it's obviously not because your feelings are different or you're not buddies anymore, it's just that life sort of gets in the way. And what's amazing about Luke is he's always been that friend for me that pulls me back in, that pursues that awesome friendship. And what's cool is I know that no matter where I am and where Luke is, I'll always call him my best friend. So to close with this tonight, being that God is the author of marriage, I want to share with you guys my favorite Bible verse that I think really sums up the value of it. In Ecclesiastes 4 it says, "For 2 are better than 1, for when one falls down, the others are there to pick them back up again." I know that's what you guys will be for each other, and I pray that God gives you an amazing marriage.
I gotta go apologize to the Pope.
Mr. and Mrs. Madeline.
Let's give them another round of applause. That was for amazing speeches.